Well, it's been 2 weeks since President Trump met with President Putin, Zelinsky, leaders of Europe. And what were we told? Well, next step's going to be a meeting between Putin and Zelinsky, and we expect this to happen in 2 weeks. Well, the 2 weeks have passed. Why no meeting? Well, I think the answer is quite obvious if you really look at it. Right after the European leaders met with Trump, President of France comes out and says, Russia needs to stop their aggression. Russia needs to behave itself. This is all Russia's fault. Then I saw an interview with the foreign minister of Russia who just blasted Macron, the president of France, for all of his talk about Russian aggression and ignoring the underlying issues. So he has Zelensky saying we won't give up any territory, basically saying we won't negotiate, and then Europe just ignoring Russia's thoughts on this. Am I surprised there's not a meeting scheduled yet? No. And please, commentators, stop with the Putin. If he really wanted peace, he'd stop the bombing with the drones. Every day lately, he's been sending over 10, 15, 20 drones to blow things up in Ukraine. Let's just go with an analogy from, say, football. You're up by 7 points, fourth quarter, you have the ball. Do you let your foot off the gas? No. That's a good way to lose the game when you lighten up, assume the game's won. So, what has Putin been doing? Okay, Zelensky, you don't want to negotiate. This is what's going to happen. And to say that, oh, Putin's just being evil, not to see it's a negotiation tactic to try to get Zelensky to get off of his position where we're not negotiating. And if you want to hear more about the underlying issues in the whole Russia Ukraine conflict, I did a video on this that laid out the whole history of the conflict, and I'll leave a link for you to click on. So check it out. I'd appreciate it. Well, thank you for listening.